Hey, Edgar from Funneltopia here. In this video, I want to show you how to upsell paid products within your membership area. So in this case, it will be something like, let me actually show you. It'll be something like this, right? This is the members area, right? And all the courses, like this is the end user perspective. They'll see all the courses that they have bought from you or got from you for free or whatever, right? And you also want to add in all the courses that they haven't purchased. So you want to give them the opportunity of, like, for example, they have access to this, but also there's this other course for $497 that they can purchase here within the members area. They don't have to go anywhere. So that's basically the goal of this video, right? They have access to this. Like, we used it, for example, as a lead generation tool, right? We got them into the free members area where they get some content, and then we can tell them to, or they can just stumble upon it themselves. They can see there's like another upsell here, which you'll see in a second what that looks like. But yeah, essentially what you need for that to work is you need two offers. Obviously, the first offer is the one that they have access to. So that's, in this case, is just a free offer, right? Free membership access. That's what I called it. And it's connected to like a free course that you saw in the members area, right? There's one free course. So that's the first one. And the other one is that we're going to upsell. That's going to be the course that we're going to be trying to sell them within the members area. That's going to be, in this case, it's called paid inner circle access. And it's going to be connected to a course that's, an existing course with modules and lessons and whatever in it. And it's going to cost a certain amount of money. So yeah, we're going to be setting that up now. And the first thing you want to do is the course that they have access to, we need to set up the upsell for it. So if we click on the free one, if we click on the upsell, we need to set up that paid offer, the paid offer, as an upsell to this free offer. So let's go to, actually, let's delete the previous one. I kind of dabbled before. Let's just recreate it from scratch. So now, just as a reminder, what you can see is, you see it's just this one, right? And we need to make sure that we have another one here that's, we're selling the paid one as well, that they can technically purchase from here. So that's what we're going to set up now. So we're going to add the upsell. And there's two options. There's the one-click upsell and there's the in-app upsell. To keep it short, one-click upsell works for if they have already purchased something, you have their credit card details, and they can just, like, kind of it's basically easier, but that only works if you have their credit card details. If you led them to a free membership access, like in my case, right? It's a free membership. You just ask for their name and email, and they got their access. So in that case, you need in-app upsell because it will open like some sort of a mini checkout page. It's not like a full-blown sales page, which you'll see in a second what it looks like, but it's just a basic kind of a sales page / checkout page. So we're going to do this because we need to collect their credit card information. So let's click on in-app upsell. Let's click continue, and we will select that offer that we want to upsell to the free offer. So that's going to be the paid inner circle access, add upsell offer. And here, this is the quote-unquote sales page. This is by default. I wouldn't go too crazy. Obviously, you can see maybe some color might be needed. Maybe you have some branding that you want to do, right? Maybe blue is not your color. Maybe it's like different colors. Maybe add a banner. Here you can see the button, the text. It's kind of hard to see it. Go through it. Here you can edit the text, right? Paid inner circle access. You can change it to whatever else. Get access circle. I just renamed basically what was said there, but you can just name it differently, right? You can just type it in. I don't know why it didn't change. Maybe because I have to save it. Saved successfully. Yes. So you need to save it and then it will change. Change the sizing, all that stuff. If you scroll down, you can add a subtitle as well. That's going to be below, slightly smaller letters. Right, let's just type it in. Let's save it just so you can see. We're going to change the colors in a second, but yeah, here you can see that's the subtitle. These are all the things that I'm kind of blitzing through, all the formatting stuff. It's just basic, like colors, maybe add this, take out that. It's the format stays the same, right? Headline, banner, buy, and here's what's in the course, and you can add a description, which we'll get to in a second. This is the button text. The button background, we can do something like this. All right, we can do green, for example, whatever your branding colors are. But in this case, save, it's loading. All right, for whatever reason, didn't save. Let's try again. Okay, I didn't click OK. Maybe that was the reason. Save. Let's check now. Yep, there it is. Again, you can change all this stuff. Let's go to the actual background. course body. No, let's check. Where can I change the background? I already forgot, to be honest. I haven't been here for a bit. I know you can change the banner image over here. The poster image, you can change that. As for the color, just, yeah, dig around. There's like a bunch of color options, or you can just change the text to like darker text and keep the light background. 1 second. Let's do this. Let's do this, and let's just change the text for now. I don't want to get too carried away with this for now, right? But you can change the background image. Banner background, I guess maybe it was this one. Let's actually check it out. Last try. Just make it something ugly. Banner background. Yes, there we go. So you can change the color, or you can also do the banner poster image, right? So just play around with this stuff. This is all like whatever your branding is, just change those things around. Let's just continue. You can add a video. The video will show up here. That's like a sales video. If you have one, if you don't, that's completely fine. Which, like, you've seen sales pages, right? There's like a video, that whole video basically sells the product for you. You don't need to do like an extensive sales page. If you have one of those, do it, add it here. If you don't, that's fine. I think it's going to show up either here or here, like in one of these places. So let's scroll down. Description. I'm just going to write it down just so you see where it shows up. Description here. Just so you see where it pops up. I think it's going to be a little bit below. Yeah, there we go, under the button, right? So there's going to be the description. I wouldn't go too crazy with like what's in there because they can already see the course content. If you properly named all the course content, bonus 1, this is the bonus 2, this is the bonus. Like if it's all named in here, that's kind of enticing enough. They already know what's in there. Like in this case, lesson 1, let's get started. Lesson 2, let's do this. And just kind of, so the description can be really short, or maybe like, list out the benefits or whatever, but don't go too crazy, 1 or 2 sentences. Background, same thing as the poster. Course description, that's good. Course curriculum, that shows up here. Colors, right? You see the colors, the corresponding colors to all this stuff. This is all just pretty straightforward. Instructor, this is kind of important. That's at the bottom. Instructor, you can change the background of this whole section. Obviously the text and the subtext, color, and also, yeah, and the text itself, that goes under the course setup. That's where you can change the instructor name, add in the image and all that stuff. I don't think you can do that here. All basic stuff, go through it all. Let's save it. We can preview it, just the sales page itself, preview what it looks like. I mean, I call it a sales page. It's not really a sales page, but let's do that. And then, yeah, there we go. So that's been added. Now it's been saved. I think we are good to go check it out. Let's actually go, let's set it as active. So now we can go into the membership. I'll give it a minute or so until it like updates everything, and then we can see whether it, whether this gets updated or not. So let's give it a minute. Yep, just refreshed it. As you saw it, this one was the original, and as they access their members area, they can also now see the paid inner circle, right? It has like a lock on it. If you click on it, they get to the full sales page, the ugly sales page that we created. Obviously, you'll do a much better job than I did. And this is the description. This is the instructor. Really straight to the point. They're already a member. They don't need as much selling. It's also easy to direct people to this thing. Just log onto your members area and then click on that button, and you'll be here. Also, oftentimes you would not need to direct people anywhere. They'll just see it all the time, and they'll kind of check it out, and it doesn't require as much selling. So if they click on the button, they can, go to the checkout, confirm payment, all that stuff, right? So this is pretty straightforward. So yeah, that is the upsell. You can create multiple upsells like this to that same product, or offer rather. Just to kind of recap, you need to have the things that are popping up. Those are products, but the products need to be connected to offers. Like you're selling the offer, but the product is the end thing that they see. So that might be kind of slightly confusing. These are products within the offers, right? But when you give someone access, you give them access to the offer, and the offer, if you click on it, the offer contains products, right? At the bottom here, The free membership offer contains the free membership product, coincidentally, but it can also contain more products. It can contain multiple. And same goes for, in this example, for the paid one that we upsell. When we upsell things, we upsell the offer, not the product, like from a technical standpoint in the back end. So we're upselling under here, courses, offers, under memberships, courses, offers. We're upselling this stuff. And then under this stuff, there's the actual product that they see once they purchase. They will see this product, which is the course. And the courses can be built here. Memberships, courses, products, right? This is where you go in and actually build out the product itself with the modules, lessons, and all that stuff. So it's a little bit of a technical thing. Uh, you sell the offer from a technical standpoint, where you grant access to an offer, but the offer has the course under it, under that umbrella. It can have multiple courses. So that's kind of the short version of it. If you have any questions, click on down below. 24/7 chat support. We'll make sure to respond as quickly as possible. Or if you're a VIP client, schedule a VIP call, obviously. And, if it's like more than a question or two. But yeah, if you don't have any questions, then I'll see you in the next video. Bye.